I don't want to sit on either one of these extremes, because once you see through that lens, everything that you are seeing looks like it, right? I'll give you an example. Today, when I was looking at the pictures, I'm going to show you that as well. We know it is spinning, and I must have shown you the pictures of this Comet 3 Atlas spinning a lot. But as I get closer, and also Comet is coming closer to us, what I'm realizing now is it's not just spinning, it has blades to it. Now I'm saying, now in my mind, I started thinking like a spaceship, so I may be hallucinating. So I wanted to show you the data.
So it's just to pause really quick. So yeah, sorry for the meltdown. 3I Atlas 3I. It's the third interstellar comet that has entered our solar system, right? So it's the third known asteroid comet heavenly body that has entered our solar system from like outside of our general area. So it's very exciting in that way. It's 3I means because it's the third interstellar, and Atlas is the telescope that discovered it. Ray is a very cool, knowledgeable guy who has a very, very nice piece of equipment. I'm talking about telescope right here. And he is taking pictures of it. The reason I'm talking about it, if you weren't here last week, I'll catch you up. It entered our solar system a few months ago, and tomorrow it will be closest to Earth. So that's when we'll be able to see it. That's when we'll be able to like get a better look at it. So this is from a couple of days ago. Ray took a picture. You go follow him. I will have his link in the description. But he's taken a lot of pictures. As you can see, he's taken a lot of pictures of 3I Atlas.
Maybe two blades or maybe three, and it may be spinning. It looks to me more like a spinning wheel than anything else. Now, this may be my eyes and my brain started thinking, yeah, this is a spaceship, right? Which is something that now I'm biased from the comet to the spaceship side. So I wanted you to look at the data, figure it out yourself, what you think it is. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's the problem with these objects. The way I was thinking, if I keep myself completely away from going on either a comet extreme or the spaceship extreme.
I just want to say hi to the outer planet. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, is it bringing us more files? Is 3I Atlas bringing us more files? Or is he bringing us presents? Ho, ho, ho. If people have not made that joke yet, if people have not put like a little like red hat on 3I Atlas yet, you know what? I'm just going to give you that one.
Stream.
Hello, thank you.
This could very well be a piece of a planet. Definitely it's not a piece of moon, because this has some mantle glow to it, right? So this could be a small piece of planet, still have the core mantle inside. Maybe that's the reason why, even though it is passing through the cosmic rays and running through billions of years, it is still releasing gases. If it is just a ball of ice, it would have been evaporated and just be a small rock. If it is still releasing gases and if it is still active for so many years like this, for billions of years and running through the interstellar space, it probably is having some kind of a planet core which is like a mantle in it. That's the prediction I have, or a guess that I have. I don't want to look at as that either, but I just wanted to share, we may need to be open to not a comet, not a spaceship hypothesis, which is going to let us open the doors of thinking without putting a bias into the data, right? So that you can carefully look at what it could be, right? I'm going to share the pictures with you and show you all the data I have. It's fantastic, it's fascinating. You will definitely love it. But please do subscribe to my channel, click on the notifications button. It does help, and thank you for all the members that came in. I'm not doing a whole lot of justice to the members, but pretty soon, once the dust settles and we have a little bit more time, there is so much data we are collecting on various things, not just the comets. I was taking pictures of, and also
Ray, you're doing amazing. Please don't apologize. Oops. I just want to move ahead on this a little bit.
Completely a piece of moon is still, but it's just started 103.
So I wanted to take a look at these things. Yeah. So I don't want to just watch all of Ray. It's Ray's astrophotography. So check him out and subscribe to him. And also, Outer Planet, drop you feel free to drop your link in the chat if you want, so people can go follow you, because you make I've checked out your site, and you make some fun music, and I think people who hang out here would also enjoy that. So feel free to do that. Yeah, I just wanted to bounce around. I wanted to see a little bit of his pictures, because I don't know, like a lot of other pictures are just like, oh look, a blur. Look at this crazy blur that is more of a blur than the other blurs. But he kind of
in the morning.
In, so I'm gonna quiet him a little bit.
1:03 in the morning, and I went all the way up to 4:40. After 4:40, the clouds came in and it messed up the data. But I think between that 1:03 and 4:40, I think I got the best data possible. Let me pull up the data, and I will show you what I was saying. So these are the ones that I collected the data. I star aligned them, so that way at least you can have a very quick time lapse on this video. So this is the data we got, right? This is coming from all the time that we had spent. And let me zoom in for you. So this is what most people do. I mean, they look at this and they say, yep, it's a comet. And that's it. It is looking like a comet. What I did today when I was recording it, I reduced the exposure time so that I can see this ball, whatever this is, right? The one in the middle. I don't want to overexpose it. I want to really see the core kind of. So I just kept it as less bright as possible. I don't want to see too much brightness. Helped us quite a bit today to pull a lot of details from it. So this is where I started. And then I went ahead and I did a comet alignment. I talked about this before. So basically, when you see the comet, it is flying across the field of stars. So when I do this comet alignment process, it is going to keep the comet in one place and the stars are going to move, right? That's what I did over there. The idea was, if the comet doesn't move, you could actually zoom in to the area and go closer to the comet and take a look at what it is. And that actually helped me quite a bit today. So this is the data we got after the comet alignment. And you can clearly see the comet here. And now I don't need to worry about moving this, because if I zoom in and out, that thing is staying in one place. And that's exactly what we wanted to see. What is it, right? It's beautiful.
I am still
cool. Do you
see
see that? I don't know if you can see it. Okay, I'll try to zoom in further. Do you see that it's like a shaped potato shaped item is kind of running, like moving around? Like it's doing that, right? So at least at this time, what you're seeing is something that is shaped like a elongated potato is the best way to explain that. It's like this, and it is tumbling like this, rotating. You see that?
Yeah.
As the day goes by, it's getting brighter. So as it comes down in the time, right, you will see this more and more definition. In the morning time, that thing is still below the skyline where all the light pollution is. And you can clearly see that it's tumbling, right?
Okay, I'm just going to pause for a quick second. Yeah, I don't quite, I mean, it really does, it looks like Minecraft. It's not his fault. Obviously, this thing is hundreds of millions of miles away. So I'm not complaining, but it is hard to say exactly what it is I'm looking at. He's saying he is getting to the point of that he's getting to is that he sees blades flipping around. Some of the other things, some of the anomalies, like the things that make it not like a comet, is that it outgasses, so that there are like, some people have said that there's like jets, almost like jet propulsion, sort of explosive exhausts to sort of move it in different directions. So it's interesting to think about. I'm going to speed on up just a little bit because I want to make sure we have time to talk about everything we want to talk about.
And it is doing that spin, kind of. So I wasn't satisfied with this. I said, there is something going on there. Let's get to the bottom of it. So I reduced the size of the picture by cropping the area where the comet is. So this is the data that I received, and I cropped the data. I wanted to show you a couple of interesting things that happened while I'm taking the picture. So you'll be fascinated by this data. Let the comet go down a little bit, and then we'll see it. You see the comet going down. Mm-hmm. You see on the right here, this is some galaxy. Okay, that's kind of nice. I don't know what.
That's just a galaxy, guys. Do you see over this little blur over here? That's a galaxy. That's just a galaxy. Anyway, the other thing I heard is that what happened just yesterday is it went behind the sun. It was red when it went behind the sun, and it's green now. So that's also fun.
Is this Saturn? I have no idea. I need to check the stellarium if I captured this along with the stellarium. But more interesting is I wanted you to take a look at this. It will come up later in the time frame. It comes like right here in the corner. Like you see the little streak of light.
Yeah.
As I continue my process, this streak of light got pretty weird. I'll show you what that is. But anyway, so now the Comet 3 Atlas is happily moving. This is after we reduce the size of the picture. Okay. And I removed the noise. So now we have the data. This is after removing the noise.
Wow.
I wanted you to pay attention to this side. You see this here?
Uh-huh.
This will come up later in the images. I'm assuming this is probably some kind of a galaxy. I don't know. But it looks very weird. Now the noise is not there.
Galaxy,
the comet is more prominent. And this galaxy looks good.
Yeah.
And also on the top, I need to check what this is. On the top, it looks beautiful. Looks like Saturn.
It does look like Saturn. Jesus.
Okay, anyway, I'll check that later. So here is the time lapse. Let me show you that. So now here is when it starts, right? You see that time lapse, right? I wanted to stay out a little bit so that you get the full picture of what is going on. I know it's hard to see on the cell phones, but let me keep at this level for now. You will see the coma or the jets or the gas that's like moving like this. You see that? It's flapping.
Yeah.
You see that? Do you see the flapping of the coma? It's like as if it is turbulent with wind. You see that? It's definitely spinning, but almost like moving with the wind kind of thing, right? Now, here is what I did. I zoomed in further, and you guys tell me what you think.
Oh my God, I get it.
As it gets closer, as I see almost like there is no more the zoom kind of level.
It's like it's doing this.
I feel like not only it is spinning, but also there is a definition of those jets to it, right? That's what I'm seeing. I know I have seen these spinning jets before in all the previous videos, but what I'm seeing now is there is a structure to it. It's like doing like this. There could be something there that's not just doing the propulsion or the activity, but there is an extra material on this comet is making that spin.
I think, yeah, I don't want to talk over him, but it is. So you tell me what you think, but I think what like when you reduce the noise, like you're using a program to sort of smooth things out. So like you could decide kind of what could be the Nephilim. The Outer Planet says it could be the Nephilim. You know what? Let's hope. It does look like a biblically accurate comet. It's got too many eyes and too many wings, and it's coming for me. But it is like, it does look like it does. What he said is it looks like there is something sort of like spinning around it, which is, I mean, I'm seeing it. I'm not saying that it's there, but I am saying that I see what he sees.
I wasn't satisfied with this one. Like, this is great, fantastic.
Yeah.
So I went and I did like one-time sharpening as well. I wanted to show you guys that image. I know we can see that all day long. All right. So now we are seeing a one-time sharpened image. It looks slightly better, right? You see that? It gives a lot more definition to it, right?
Yeah.
So this is a fabulous image. This is one single image, 60 seconds, and it has this, whatever this is.
Yeah, man.
And
I want to know what that thing is.
that thing is still there on the top.
It's the God Man.
I'm surprised with this. I'll show you what I mean. Let's focus on that. I'm not even looking at the comet. I'm looking at that, whatever that showed up. I think it shows up probably towards the end. You see that?
Yo! Sorry, I didn't mean to yell, but holy crap.
And it is next to the comet. It's fantastic. I don't know what it is, but anyway, let's focus on our comet. So now, what I was looking for is, can I get a little bit more details on what it is doing? So what do you guys think? Does it have a little bit of a structure, like a wings or a blades, that it is moving? That's what I see it.
I don't know.
May not be there. Maybe it is a elongated structure. We don't know. But as I get closer to it, I felt it has something there.
Yeah.
This is way too zoomed in further. Even if you're on the cell phone, I don't want you to miss it.
Yeah, it looks like plasma.
You tell me, like, you should see it.
And it's funny, it looks completely different on my two screens. That's interesting.
Sorry, I was moving it around. If you focus on that, you can't take your eyes off.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I could look at this.
I don't know why our eyes gets like sucked into it.
Yeah, I could look at this all day. I am fascinated by it. I'm fascinated by that thing in the background too. That looks mad cool. Yes. Trying to make sure. Okay. All right, guys. So that's Ray's astrophotography. Go follow him. I don't have him in the description just yet, but I'll drop him in. These are we're going to talk a little bit more about. I'm not gonna hammer 3i Atlas. I'm just excited about it because it's tomorrow. It's 3i Atlas Day is tomorrow, so we're going to talk about it a little bit. I would listen to a bunch of like NASA stuff today, and NASA's very excited about it. NASA is not telling you to stop looking at the sky. NASA's very excited. NASA, Henry Zbrowski style, NASA, never a straight answer. But they are working under the belief and understanding that 3i Atlas is a comet, and that is their right. They are welcome to do so. They are welcome to believe whatever they believe. But according to Avi Loeb, there are 14 anomalies that between this and a comet. So I pulled them for us to look at. The first 4 are chemical and compositional anomalies. So it's got a low water content. And honestly, I can't tell you exactly. These were very quickly pulled from various sources that may rhyme with Shmai and Shmack GPT. So I just pulled these really right ahead of time, but they're just the 14 anomalies. These are the 14 anomalies. So I apologize for not working harder on this. Anyway, they're low water content, so there's not a lot of water. Okay. It's nickel-rich, iron-poor, which is just like me, very anemic. No detectable iron, unlike solar system comets. High nickel cyanide ratio, coming to get us. Orders of magnitude higher than other comets. CO2 dominated plume. The highest CO2 to water ratio ever seen, suggesting a formation in a cold region. So it's from a cold planet. Behaviorally, it has a sunward. Oh, so yeah, this is another thing where it has an anti-tail that it has a jet that points towards the sun. So yeah, the sun, usually it's like my tiny like weirdo brain understanding is that the sun's energy is going to like make everything kind of go that way. But this has a culminated jet that's like shooting this way, kind of back against the sun. So it's sort of like pushing against the sun. Unusual polarization. Yeah, the light polarization suggests a metallic surface rather than icy, which people have mentioned that it might be metallic rather than icy, and we'll know that tomorrow when it comes into when it comes closest to Earth. Large mass and density. Listen, some people got it like that. It's got junk in the trunk. It's more massive than other interstellar objects. Girl, are you 3i Atlas? Because your ass is out of this world. Because you got large, massive density. And you are low. And you got a sunward jet. Sorry, I have these like a little tinkly glass. Like, mommy's having mommy time. Sorry, I meant mother. If you watched my last stream. I'm not mommy, I'm mother. The symmetric shape or rotation dampening leading to low photometric changes. I think that means it's not blinking. But I've actually heard other things where it is blinking, so I don't know. Like if it's smooth, it doesn't blink as much. And if it's like, rough, then it's gonna flash a little bit more. It's got acceleration. It's got non-gravitational acceleration, which we were talking about before. Potentially large. That's not really like a scientific term, but sure. And precise arrival. Arrived with a velocity that brought it close to Mars, Venus, and Jupiter at specific times. That's scary as fuck. Orbital and trajectory anomalies. Let me give me 1 second. Retrograde ecliptic alignment. Its path is nearly aligned within 5 degrees with the planetary plane. Ecliptic. I don't know what that means. I pulled this 5 minutes before, and then I had to fumble for 13 minutes to get the stream started. So I didn't have time to look that up. But we can look it up later. Hyperbolic trajectory. It moves too fast for the sun's gravity to capture it. It's just passing through. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. I think, so 1i Oumuamua was the first one that also just it didn't fall into the sun's gravity. It didn't like get hooked in. It just kept going. Which is weird for a comet, but I guess whatever. I guess comets do that. Halley's Comet comes and goes. Oh wait, does Halley's Comet come and go because it's like circling the sun? Potential technosignatures. Radio signals. brief, precise radio signals detected near its path. Interesting. Industrial composition. Nickel-iron ratios resemble industrial alloys, hinting at artificiality. Now, these are all, this is what happens, man. It's like, I never in my life thought, I'm gonna do a channel about UAPs. And then the more I fucking get into it, the deeper it pulls me. And now I'm gonna spend the rest of my life. It's got an industrial composition. Nickel and iron ratios resemble industrial alloys, hinting at artificiality. So artificiality means it's not like a piece of planet. It means that it's manufactured outside of our galaxy. So it's really exciting. It's really exciting. I don't have anything else to say about it other than I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I have coffee with somebody from work. But I'm gonna probably, I assume, go live at some point if anything like really cool happens. Knock wood. Because I just really kind of want to, I know that this is not like other planet. Like, we're not, coming to be occupied. Like, I'm not, but it's exciting. It's a little exciting. It's like fun to not be like completely like on NASA's side where it's like, this is what it is. It's exciting because it's interstellar, but this is what it is. We don't know what it is, and I don't think that you should pretend that you know what something is. It's from another planet, another galaxy. So we're gonna right now, unless anybody else has anything else any other questions about ye old comet. We're going to take a look at, we're going to go back, we're just going to take a couple more looks at beach drones. This was from December 13th, so this is from last week. And again, we're just going to take a quick peek at the middle of the night, right around 3 o'clock, and just keep your eyes on the middle of the screen. These are anomalous, so if you were not here last week, you could see that on the live flight tracker, none of these are showing up. None of them do. This is it's an OBA beach cam, so it's a 24-hour just like live beach cam of a beach, and we have noticed, some of us have noticed that between 3:20 and 3:40. Pretty much every night, there are anomalous lights in the middle of the screen. It did it a whole lot last spring, and then it stopped for a long time, and now they're back. So I don't have anything else to say about it. This is just me sharing that there's something wild happening in the middle of the screen. There's just anomalous lights in the sky, right? So I don't really have anything else to tell you about it. They just sort of, they show up and disappear in the same spot. If you look at, I'm not gonna make you sit through 12 hours of footage, but normally, you can see my mouse, right? Normally like these flight, you can see the flight pattern down here. They normally go like left to right, right to left, or, they'll get very bright and then turn and go this way, or turn and go that way. These very specific lights show up in the middle here, and they drop. The horizon here, my calculation is that the horizon here is about 6 miles out. Did I say Verizon or horizon? The horizon. Is about 6 miles out, because my understanding of where the camera appears to be like about 2 stories above ground, above like sea level or whatever. So they're showing up and dropping under the horizon, which happens. That's normal. This over here is very likely a cargo ship, so we're not worried about that. This over here, star, probably. Yeah, so that's what that's, we can, I mean, we can take a look at it at 4 times speed because somebody just screamed outside really loud. That's fine. Now this is 4 times speed. And you can see right here, you can see this plane is depicted right here. Zoop, zoop, zoop. This plane has entered the chat and is heading over. I don't see this one. This might be behind cloud cover or a little too high. Doesn't matter. But I'll tell you what, this orb, there you go, boop. There's a bloopy right there. This orb action is jaw-dropping. See, it's like going. No other planes start at the top and drip down into the sea. That's it. That's it. That's the tweet. You know what I mean? That's just a blank. Oh no, this is so. This is. Oh, I did 7 minutes of this. Fantastic. This is from another night. This is from probably over the weekend. Again, 318. And this is, I believe, from the 15th. And you can see, this is, I mean, you can tell by the, if you've been watching long enough, this light, this is FAA light, this is not. This is something else. Three at once, just sort of emerging. And then flattening out. This, the way this is kind of undulating, this may still, but then, I mean, look, you know? Now, the thing that annoys me a little bit, and it's no one's fault, but it looks like this has frozen. The like flight tracker is frozen. So we can't really see what's happening, but you can tell by the way that it's flashing that it is, you know, that is FAA approved. Yeah, I'm not going to make you sit through all 7 minutes of it, but yeah, guys, just you know, what's that? What is that? You know? They're acting weird. They act different every time. They braid with each other. They fan out. They split. And I feel like you can tell, I feel like the pulsing, this flickering, pulsing, I feel like that is an FAA thing. And then these are just different. They're just different. So we're gonna look at one more, because you know what? It's just me here, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. Again, and this is just a weird one. This is at 4 times speed. This is a cargo ship, and when their lights are really close, this is a night vision camera, and when lights are really close to it, everything else gets very dark. And that was just a weird one. That was just a weird moment. This is what we're looking at. We're looking at back here on the horizon here. Now there's a fair amount of cloud cover, and you can't really see what's going on, but just watch what happens with this light. Two of them just sort of merge. What's that? What is that? The horizon's down here. Just remember that the horizon is down here. Right? This is a cargo ship. The horizon is down here. I am astounded that there is no one in my chat right now. I am astounded. Because look at it. Again, this is a cargo ship. This is what the planes are doing. A light elongates. And I appreciate that, like, there's a fair amount of cloud cover that is definitely, like, changing things. It's got the flashing, which I just mentioned could be FAA, and that's fine. But then it just... yeah. Astonishing. Astonishing and astounding. It's moving very fast. It's moving extraordinarily fast. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. What is that? Again, like, the cloud cover is definitely affecting things and, you know, mutating things, and I appreciate that, and that's fine. I'm very into it. Oh, witness protection. I didn't see you. Thanks for stopping in. I don't think you're still watching, but I'm glad that you did. It's nice that you came in. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to talk about for that one. Let's see what else we've got. Let's talk to this guy. So I'm getting a little bit of a heads up that I'm not allowed to play this video. So we're gonna scoot. We're gonna just scoot. We're gonna take a quick scoot. Gotcha. My stream might get in trouble if I don't stop thinking about tomorrow. So let's. So it's totally all we're doing right now is we're looking at the Phoenix Lights. We're talking about Phoenix Lights. That one and that. I mean, that was like a little bit of a clickbait because. They talk about how Kurt Russell saw the Phoenix Lights. So the Phoenix Lights, I don't know that much about them. So we're going to watch a little bit of this footage. If we don't get flagged, we're going to just keep watching it as much as we want. But the Phoenix Lights it was like the biggest concurrent sort of event where I think 2,000 people saw the lights in the sky. This happened back in the 2000s, and let's learn about it together. Let's learn about it together, and let's transform it. Nope. Yeah, let's watch this. There we go.
For most residents of Phoenix, Arizona, the night of March 13th, 1997 began like any other Thursday evening. But soon, their city would be at the center of a huge controversy. At 8:25, the phone was ringing in Terry Proctor's kitchen. But the phone could wait. Something else had captured Terry's attention.
Gail? The hell with it. Come here. You see it? I don't know what it is yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's what he's calling about.
What?
There's something about a V formation.
Hurry up.
The strange V-shaped lights Terry and his wife had seen moving across the horizon marked the beginning of a series of unusual events. An hour and a half later, something else began glowing in the sky.
Definitely far away. South Mountain. There's two of them. Figure this one out. There's a double.
Okay, and I apologize for stopping, but if I don't stop, they might yank. I might get yanked. I might get yanked by YouTube for not owning this, for this not belonging to me, but that's okay. Honestly, it's just you and me at this point. It's okay.
There's a third one. Hey, Sue! Take a look at this.
Oh my God!
I hit Bay Dirt. Finally.
Throughout the city, hundreds of people witnessed the strange hovering lights in the night sky.
We're just excited. It keeps coming. What did I do? Whoa, look at them!
I got that one on video.
There's 4 of them. Look at there's 3 of them all together.
I got the third one popping over here. There's one behind the chimney. One just fired up. I got 4 of them. Major sighting here.
Local authorities were flooded with calls from concerned residents.
Where is the binocular?
I don't know.
That's it right there. See it? Eye in the middle and it moves. The eye in the middle moves. And if you don't zoom in and out, look at it, it moves in and out. Okay, who do we call? Do we call the Air Force?
The eerie lights hung in the sky for about 5 minutes, allowing witnesses to videotape and note many details about the size, shape, and color of the mysterious object.
There they are. There's the multiple. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. I'm running out of tape.
At one point, there were a total of 9 distinguishable lights in the sky. Then, one by one, they began to disappear.
So bright that they would carry, because we're looking at about 25 miles away. The middle one now.
There one. Oh,
Two
another
now.
one.
There's another one. There's
There
one.
was one.
As the last light faded out over the horizon, the questions began. What could explain the strange lights and V-shaped objects seen by hundreds hovering in the sky over Phoenix that night?
So I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna pause it right here. It doesn't feel like people are really feeling it tonight, and I can just watch this by myself. And also, this video is like 15 years old, and was filmed on a potato. So I think I'm gonna end this here. But thanks so much to everybody who dropped by, and I promise that I will not spend 15 minutes just trying to log in to OBS next week. Next week is Christmas. Let's just take some time off and figure out who we are. Figure out who we are and who we can be, who we want to be. Who we want to live. Let's try this.
We are now approaching lunar sunrise, and for all the people back on Earth, the crew of Apollo 8 has a message that we would like to send to you. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good, and divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. And from the crew of Apollo 8, we close with good night, good luck, a Merry Christmas, and God bless all of you on the good earth.
That is the Christmas message from Apollo 8. So that is it for me. I did not realize it was going to be so Jesus-y. I mean, come on. What the heck? What the actual heck? Anyway. All right, I'm gonna pop out of here. Thanks so much to everybody who stopped by and said hello. Please, keep me in mind. Keep me in your thoughts. Keep me in your thoughts. I'm probably gonna go play some games over on Twitch. If anybody wants to hang out there, probably not. But who cares? Whatever. This is just for me. This is just for me and my ego. That's all for me. Love you guys. Yeah, everything is fine.